Hello everyone and welcome. As you can see here today, we're back on Farm Sim. Today's video is going to serve two purposes. One, it's going to be a map spotlight of Pleasant Valley. Also, it's going to be a kind of server tour. You might notice our server is a little down right now. There's actually nobody on it but me. And we're also have some ping issues and such. Um, there's not a whole lot of equipment on here right now, just for the fact we're in the process of changing out mods and stuff. Every now and then we go through and delete most of, if not all of our mods, and kind of start over with different equipment and stuff, so we're in the middle of doing that. But let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see here, this is Johnson's farm. This is the main farm. Um, let's go ahead and have a tour here. Those giant spotlights up there do not exist. Those are placeable mods I added myself. Same with these over here and the ones down there. So at Johnson's farm, you have silos here. Um, Here you have a silo for just about everything that exists. Not everything, but just about. As you can see here, you have corn, barley, canola, wheat, millet, cotton, sorghum, sunflower, and soybean. Currently there's 0 liters of anything. We just went on a huge selling spree the other day before we did our swaps, so we have nothing on here right now. Here at the main farm, you'll notice you have silos for grass or hay. Let's kind of put those words together. Straw, silage, and mixed feed. If you notice now, we currently have tons and tons and tons of stuff. This is 2 million grass. That's 6 million straw. There's 9 million silage. And there's no mixed feed. The reason there's no mixed feed is because we don't usually store mixed feed. Usually I just take it straight out of the feed mixer and it goes straight into the cow pasture and we don't really worry about it. So that's that. Over here, we'll go ahead and show you this. There's a sugar beet and a potato storage barn. Also, there's a seed pallets here. So that's a seed fill point. Over here, directly in front of me, and also to my right, this is the sheep pasture here. Feeding areas for grass. There's also water, stuff like that. There's also an automated built-in pallet stacker there, so it'll move the pallets down the line there as they get full. You'll see we have some over here. The person that's in charge of, or was in charge of the sheep, is no longer with us because they weren't maintaining things and they left a kind of disaster. So we're in the process of handling that. Also over here, this is the main farm storage. You have 3 sheds over there along that outside wall. Right here you have a fuel station. Also have 2 smaller sheds here, or 1 larger shed, I guess is what it is. Johnson's Farm logo there. So that's just the basics around the main farm. Since we're going to go in here, I'll just show you this here real quick. When you download the map, I'll try to put it in the description if I can find it again. If not, I'll just upload it to like the Dropbox and put a link there or whatever. But when you do it, you download it. My version came with a PDF of the map, and it has details about what all these locations are. If you notice, they're all numbered and lettered. On the PDF, there's a page that you can print out or just view on another screen or whatever while you're playing, and you can find out what all these locations are. It also gives you details of what each location accepts, where the best selling point for each item is. So it'll tell you where the best place to sell corn is, also where the best place to sell, potatoes or whatever. Also, if you look up here, this where this tractor is here currently, this is your farm shop. You also notice here we have a dairy. There's all kinds of stuff up here, and this is where I spend most of my time. Also, we have another smaller farm here. Down here's the ATV park. I don't particularly care for the ATV park. It's kind of stupid in my opinion, but hey, that's just me. You may enjoy it. You may love it. Who knows? Down here we have our pigs. So this is an area to work with pigs. Also, there's a little bale company here. It has one straw selling point, along with, I don't know, at least probably 10 bale storage buildings. We might show you that. I don't know. Also, you have Johnson City here, which is just kind of a little town. Nothing fancy there. Just a point to sell eggs and wool. So nothing great about that. And then you'll notice these little blue things here. There's one here and here. These are car washes. If you have vehicles that get dirty, that have a dirt script on them, you can run them through there, and it will clean them. Also, these little red rectangles in the corners, they're bus stations. You can transfer to different locations on the map using these. These are the main four. I believe there's also one at the ATV World, one at Johnson's Farm, and I think there's one at the dairy, and a couple other places have one. So you can kind of transfer back and forth using those. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but it's a nice little touch. Also, you'll notice here on our river, this light blue area that's here around the bottom, here, 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 and up here. These are filling points for water. So if you have water trailers, you can fill them there. So that's also pretty cool that they did that. So let's go ahead and move to the next section of the farm here. I'll run you up here to, I guess we'll run you to the dairy farm next. As you can see here, somebody has messed up my loader. Hopefully I can get this out of here. But as you can see here, this is the dairy farm where all of your cows are at. Right here is the solid manure storage for cows, which looks like it's full. Like I said, we haven't really been on the last few days, actually like a week or so here, as we're trying to get some things fixed. Also, over here is a liquid manure storage tank right there. Over there I just bought a whole bunch of beehives and put them down. It's a little bit of extra money, not really necessary. Also up here you have some storage tanks up here. All the storage tanks on the map are connected, so anything you put into these tanks will register at the main farm, along with the trucking station and all the other facilities. Up here you have one for everything but sunflower. I don't know why they didn't put a sunflower tank up here. It doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever. Also, speaking about tanks, now we're talking about that, I forgot, there's transfer points. These are little transfer stations here. I don't know where exactly they are. I know there's one here and one here. I think those are the only two. But if you drop off grain or stuff at these transfer stations, it just takes it straight into the silos. There's no filling points here, but there's drop-off points. So that's also something else. Also, Milton Trucking, I don't think I mentioned that. This is the main storage facility on the map. There's a spot for everything here. It's the only place that you can store every single fruit on the map. Also over here is a potato farm. You can store potatoes, sugar beets, carrots, and onions over here. The only other place you can store onions and carrots is at Milton Trucking. So there's only 2 spots for those. So yeah. Alright, so up here you'll notice at the cows we have 4 silage bins. We also have a small storage shed there, a larger one here. You also have the 4 storage bins here for the grass, the straw, the silage, and the mixed feed again. We don't really use that feeder there. For the most part, we just use that to kind of take straw bales. Some people like to do baling, so we let them do the bales, and then we use that to kind of grind them up, so to speak. Over here we just have some harvesters stored. Right there in front of me, that giant white and blue tank right there, That is the milk tank. Automatically gets emptied every day by the people at the dairy, which is actually right here. This is actually the milk bottling facility, and a little dairy truck will come out, shoot up, drive into here, empty, and then he'll go on his way. Over here, there's a storage feeding facility, my bad. This is where you feed your cows grass, silage, hay, mixed feed, all goes in there. Also, there's a little bit of a gate there that you can get into the field if you ever need to. There's also a straw selling point here, and there's also one at Johnson Farm. I don't think I mentioned that. Then kind of going a little bit more into our setup versus the map. These are two placeable mixing stations. We went ahead and got these. I use these to mix the feed. I'm the one in charge of the cows, like I said. Let's go ahead and hop down here to the trucking station real quick. Somebody didn't park this correctly. I don't know why. Anyway, down here we have a fuel station down here. Here's your carrot and onions. You also have a scale down here to weigh stuff. It's actually accurate, or pretty accurate for the most part. We don't really use that. I don't see the actual purpose of it. It's a cool feature though. You also have a small little shed there. You have a silo here for everything, as you can see. Nothing's X'd out, they're all green. You also have storage facilities for everything here. All your grass, your silage, your forage, straw, all that can all be dumped into the middle here, and it'll automatically sort itself out. Same thing applies for potatoes, sugar beets, chaff, and manure. All that can also be stored here. The only place you can store manure and chaff is at this location. Just on the other side here, there's another storage facility here, and then there's a fuel pump down there in the corner. I'm not going to show you the pigs because we currently have no tractors down there, and for me to walk all the way down there or drive down there will take about 5 minutes, and I don't want to do that, so we're going to skip that. We'll show you the potato facility next. Somebody here has left some things where they don't belong. I don't know. There's been some issues lately with some people on here, so we're cutting back and doing a lot of changes. Anyway, this is a potato facility here. It's called Nathan's Nato's Potatoes and Sugar Beets too. You notice potatoes, sugar beets, onions and carrots go over there. Also up here against this back wall, there's a little storage facility. I'll just pop it through and show you. Holy crap, why is there a trailer inside of a building? Okay, well, we're going to have to take care of that. There's a lot of problems that I've noticed lately. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was due to like a reset or something. I don't know. Somehow this thing got turned totally sideways. I have no idea. Honestly, it's crazy. But anyway, here you have a fertilizer container down there at the end. You have a seed container here in the middle, and you have fuel down there at the end. Let's go show you this other smaller farm here. This is a smaller farm. This is called whatever that is. I can't pronounce that. If you want to try to pronounce that, fantastic. Be my guest. There is a selling point for hay right there, I believe. Fertilizer tank, fuel tanks. This building comes on the map, I believe. These other ones here are added extras. Those are placeables that we put in. Also, you have a small little shed. Actually, no, you don't. I lied. That small little shed is a placeable, actually. I think there's a silage bin there. I believe that's what that is. The other guy just has some trailers stored in it. I think you have a silo for everything here. I'm not mistaken. I believe so. There's also a cool little lighthouse there. I think that's what that's supposed to be. It's kind of weird placed, but it's a cool little thing. Let's see, anything else I can show you guys? Not a whole lot else I can show you guys without really driving around the whole map. There's so much stuff here to view. All kinds of awesome things. See, anything else? Oh, these question marks here, these are all empty properties. There's absolutely nothing here. They're just dirt lands with a Century 21 Realty sign on them. So you can pretty much place houses in them, or buildings, or any kind of placeables you want. It's kind of just a cool little area for that. So you could build some nice little cool things if you find placeables down here. You could also make this like a huge storage area for placeable storage sheds, all kinds of things like that. Up here at this KFC, this is the little chicken farm. I could probably show you that if I go to this truck here. I think we could walk our way down, maybe. We're not too far. Yeah, we're not too far. This is a work in progress here. This is the last field that we have to finish up before we completely change off everything on the server. Also, some other details about this map. With the map, by default, there is no... I haven't found any missions, so I haven't seen a single mission. Even playing in single player, I have not seen a mission. Also, playing in single player, I don't know that I've actually seen any traffic either. Also, rot is turned off, so the crops can just sit there and grow and grow and grow. We keep this as a 24-hour server. It never gets shut off, so crops are continuously growing all night, which is cool. So here at the chickens, excuse me, you have your fertilizer, your seeds, and your fuel. You also have a little storage shed there, a couple smaller ones over here. You have a couple of silos here. You only get corn, wheat, barley, canola, and sunflowers. So you don't get millet, cotton, or sorghum, or soybeans. So that's just something to remember there. There's also a smaller fuel tank over there I didn't notice. Over here is the chickens. We don't currently do chickens anymore. We used to, but we decided not to. The person in charge just didn't want to do it. So that's why there's a whole bunch of eggs all over the place here that were never cleaned up. That's again why we're in the process of redoing the server, because it's a mess and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much an overview of the map. Not much else I can really show you without having to drive a long distance. I guess I could show you the farm shop, since we do have a tractor up here that somebody bought. This is a farm shop, just it's a TSC, so if anybody knows what that is. It's a nice little farm shop. It's pretty much just the basic farm shop. Over there is your sell point on the side there. All your equipment, when you spawn it in, starts over there where that tractor's at, and works its way across, makes rows. So that's pretty cool there. I guess I could tell you guys a little bit about what some of these places are. I do know some of them off the top of my head. This up here is your port. This is kind of like a freight yard here. One of these locations here, I think, either C, D, or E, is a farm shop to sell pigs. It's called Farmland, so you can sell pigs there. They're actually a real-life company producer of like ham and stuff. Over here you have a Frito-Lay company and the Pepsi company. I believe that's what these two are. Down here, this I think is a mill, I want to say, or a brewing company. This is a horse ranch to sell straw and I believe sugar beets. I don't remember what S is. can't remember what any of these things are over here. One of them, no, I don't remember what those are. M is a big sunflower seed company, so that's like the main seller of sunflower seeds. K is the N. The N pretty much almost accepts everything, not everything, but almost everything. 6 is the biogas place. I believe there's 3 biogas silage silos there. There's also storage for hay, grass, wheat, silage in those bins like we had before. Trying to think. H? No. Yeah, maybe H. H or G on one of them, or 3, is a manure facility where you can sell manure. Also, we have one of these is a sort of farm shop. 2, so that sells pretty much your basic grains and stuff there. Yeah, that's about all I can think of right now. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any other questions about the map, or you'd like me to give you a little bit more details about a specific area of the map, or you'd like me to show you something, just leave a comment below. Also, leave a like. Let me know what you think of the video. I want to thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you later.